afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Conrad Vernon Field on the beautiful campus of Laterno University for this game 2 of this 3-game possible series of 3A bi-district baseball as the Troup Tigers, the visiting team, take on our home team today, the New Diana Eagles. And now, let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with the Troup Tigers. Leading off with the Tigers, playing second base, number 1, Ty Lovelady. Batting in the second position, number 2, doing the catching, Dylan Meyer. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 5, Austin Hummel. Batting in the cleanup position, playing center field, number 4, Braden Hess. Batting in the fifth slot, playing first base, number 9, Trevor Padilla. Batting 6, playing left field, number 6, Anthony Salgado. Batting in the 7th spot, the pitcher and designated hitter, number 15, Max Cheney. Batting in the 8th slot, playing third base, number 17, Colby Turner. And batting 9th, playing right field, number 14, Braden Tomlinson. Head coach of the Tigers is Jordan Blackman. He's assisted by Jay Brashears and Drew Wally. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for the New Diana Eagles. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 7, Darren Maines. Hitting in the number 2 position, playing center field, number 19, John Luttrell. Hitting in the 3rd position, doing the pitching and designated hitting, number 2, Elliot Foreman. Hitting cleanup, playing third base, number 18, Zach Malone. Hitting in the 5th position and doing the catching, number 6, Ethan Atkinson. Batting in the 6th slot, playing first base, number 5, Jacob Newland. Batting 7th, playing left field, number 9, Hayden Thomas. Batting in the 8th position, playing right field, number 3, Peyton Brewer. And batting 9th, playing second base, number 4, Logan Simmons. Head coach of the Eagles is Bernie Martinez. He's assisted by Cody Whitworth and Sean Stack. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if everyone would please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats and caps as we pause for a moment of prayer, offered by aviation science student Sam Kirkland.
Please pray with me. Lord God, we thank you for today. We thank you for the opportunity to come out here and compete in the spirit of sportsmanship. I pray for health and safety for all these players and staff today. We thank you, Lord, for all that you have done for us, in us, and through us. We love you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to welcome you to our live broadcast here of Game 2 of this bi-district playoff series between the Troup Tigers and your New Diana Eagles. Eagles won Game 1 last night, 11-1 in convincing fashion. Phenomenal start from the senior, number 18, Zach Malone. Allowed only 4 hits throughout the ball game and surrendered only the 1 run, which was not earned. Today on the mound for the Eagles will be number 2, Elliott Foreman. Foreman's class of 2023 sophomore. He's committed to Texas A&M. Foreman comes into the ball game, 7 games pitched, 35 in the third innings, 3.76 ERA, 47 strikeouts, only 18 walks. Surrendered just 19 runs. Foreman's a big, tall right-hander, stands about 6'3", 200 pounds. Has touched upwards of high 80s, low 90s this season. Consistently sits about 83 to 85 with the fastball. Behind the dish, you've got number 6, Ethan Atkinson. Atkinson's coming off a phenomenal game last night in which he went 3 for 3 with a couple of RBIs. First base, number 5, Jacob Newland. Number 4, Logan Simmons gets a start at second base.
Leading off the top of the first
Number
inning,
7, Darren
Tigers,
Maines at
second
short.
baseman,
Number 18, Zach Malone
Lovelady.
is at the hot corner at third, looking around the outfield. Number 9, Hayden Thomas is in left. Number 19, Johnny Luttrell's in center. And number 3, Peyton Brewer's in right. First hitter for the Tigers here in the top of the first inning is going to be number 1, Ty Lovelady, as he takes a called strike from Foreman. Lovelady went 1 for 3 yesterday. Got one of the Tiger hits. Foreman kicks, fires. Good curveball there. Just missed a little bit high. That'll even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 swung on, missed. Good fastball there from Foreman. Ahead in the count now, 1-2. Lovelady came into the series hitting 407 with a 557 on base percentage. Going to be a little pop flare over to first base. Newland takes care of it, fires the ball around the horn. That'll be the first out of the ball game. Bring up number 2. Doing the catching today for the Tigers, Dylan Meyer. Meyer also went 1 for 3 yesterday. Foreman gets a sign from Atkinson. Good off-speed pitch. It's going to be a ground ball over to Logan Simmons at second base. Flips over to Newland. Just like that, 2 are down here in the top of the first inning. It's going to bring up the shortstop, number 5, Austin Hummel. Hummel was 1 for 2 yesterday. Did have a couple of errors defensively that cost the Tigers a couple of runs early. First pitch is a fastball from Foreman, misses off the inside corner. That makes the count at 1-0. The one that was high, taken for ball 2. Two-0 fastballs fouled back. Almost still in a good hitter's count here at 2-1. Foreman walks up from the back of the mound, adjusts his hat, steps, kicks, and fires. Fastball taken high. That'll take the count to 3-1. As Foreman walks back off the back of the mound, and adjusts his hat once again. Takes a deep breath. Refocus here. Good fastball there right at the knees. Swung on and missed by Hummel. It's going to fill the count up here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first inning. Foreman has gotten the first 2 Tigers retired. That's going to be a line shot out into left field. Hayden Thomas giving chase. Makes a dive. Is not able to come up with the ball. It's going to roll all the way to the fence as Hummel rounds second base. Johnny Luttrell retrieves the ball, throws it into the cutoff. Maines throws wildly. It's going to go all the way to the backstop, but Foreman covers home plate, so Hummel's on with a 2-out triple. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, center fielder Braden Vess. Vess went 0 for 3 yesterday.
Now coming to play, cleanup hitter, center fielder, number 4, Braden Vess.
Ball was hit deep into the gap out there in left center field, and Thomas gave chase and made a great effort to try to come up with it, but just not quite able to. As Foreman starts Vess with a off-speed pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball at the knees, strike 1. If Foreman's able to locate that fastball in that position, Troup is going to have a hard time this afternoon. Foreman set, the 1-1. Curveball looked like Vess was able to hold up. Looks like the home plate umpire didn't want to ask the first base umpire. He didn't feel like it was close enough, so that'll make the count 2-1. Fastball high. Take the count to 3-1. Austin Hummel's on third base after a 2-out triple here in the top of the first inning. That fastball is going to be fouled back into the trees behind the first base dugout. Have our second consecutive full count here, 3-2. As Vess steps back into the box, Foreman gets the sign from Atkinson. Atkinson looks at third. Misses with the fastball outside. That's going to issue a free pass there to Vess. We bring up number 9, first baseman Trevor Padilla. Padilla was 0 for 2 yesterday. As Atkinson steps out in front of home plate, gives the signals to the infield. Let them know what we're going to do since we got runners at the corners. First pitch from Foreman's fastball right down the middle. Strike 1. Vess takes his lead away from first. Foreman fires over. Vess is back safely. Hummel still on third. Foreman set. Stares down third. Slide steps. Runner takes off. Fires the ball down to Maines. Hummel's coming. Throw's going to be way high. That goes all the way to the backstop from Maines. That's going to allow Vess to get to third base. So here early, top of the first inning, Troup's going to take a 1-0 lead. As Vess will be credited with the stolen base there and advance to third on the error by Maines. Foreman misses with the off-speed. It's going to even the count at 1-1. Kicks, fires. Fastball at the knees for strike 3. Actually, the count was 1-2. Apologize for that, folks. So we get Padilla looking there, but not before the Tigers put across the first run of the afternoon. Going to the bottom of the first inning, Troup leads New Diana 1-0. bottom of the first inning here at LeTourneau University in this game 2 of the bi-district playoff series between the Troup Tigers and the New Diana Eagles. Troup was able to push across 1 run in the top half of the first inning, courtesy of a 2-out triple by shortstop Austin Hummel. Scored after Vess walked and stole second base and weren't able to make the conversion on to second base for the 3rd out in the inning. Eagles going to be led off by number 7, Darren Maines. Maines went 2 for 5 yesterday with 2 RBIs and a double. Takes ball 1 high from Max Cheney, number 15 for the Troup Tigers. Doing the pitching duties this afternoon. Fastball's in the dirt. Be 2-0. We'll give you the rest of the defensive lineup here for the Tigers. As Maines takes ball 3 in the dirt. Maines came into the ball game 94 plate appearances in 24 games, hitting .347, even .500 on the year with 20 walks. As that'll be number 21 as he takes a slow trot down to first base.
Now batting for the Eagles, center fielder, number 19.
So the Eagles have the leadoff man here. On here. In the bottom of the first inning, Troup leads New Diana 1-0. Coming to the plate is going to be the second hitter, number 19, John Luttrell. Luttrell was 1 for 4 yesterday. Maines takes his lead away from first. Cheney slide steps. First pitch swinging. It's going to be a fly ball out to left field. Left fielder stumbles backwards and then is able to make the catch. Made that play just a little bit harder than it had to be as he was backpedaling, but did reach up and retire Luttrell.
Brings up the designated hitter.
Ball was probably 15 feet in front of the fence out there, and it's awful deep here at LeTourneau. 330 down the lines, 390 to dead away center field. So with 1 out, that's going to bring the pitcher to the plate. Number 2, Elliott Foreman. Foreman was 1 for 4 yesterday. Taking over the catching duties today for Troup is going to be number 2, Dylan Meyer. As Foreman offers at a first pitch curveball from Cheney for strike 1. Around the rest of the infield, we've got number 9, Trevor Padilla at first. Number 1, leadoff hitter Ty Lovelady. As Maines gets big secondary there. Myers fires down to Padilla, but Maines is back safely. Was a called strike, so we're looking at 0-2 here on Foreman. Shortstop is being played by number 5, Austin Hummel. And third base is number 17, Colby Turner, as Cheney fires over to Padilla at first, trying to keep Maines close there. Eagles did have 3 stolen bases in yesterday's contest. Give you the outfield alignment here in just a second for the Tigers. The 0-2's low, taken for ball 1. From left to right, we've got number 6, yesterday's starter, Anthony Salgado in left field. Number 4, Braden Best is in center. And number 14, right fielder Braden Tomlinson is the number 9 hitter today for Troup. Cheney set to deliver the 1-2. It's going to be a slow off-speed pitch, fouled back. Actually hits the light pole here, coming straight down into the crowd. So we'll do it again at 1-2. 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Troup leads New Diana 1-0. Cheney's got the sign from Meyer. As Maines takes off, swung on and missed by Foreman. Throw's going to be high down to second base. So Maines is going to go. Maines is going to steal the base without a whole lot of effort there.
Brings up the cleanup hitter, third baseman, number 18.
Foreman does
Zach
go down on
Malone.
strike, so that's going to be the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up number 18, Zach Malone. Malone was busy at the plate yesterday, went 2 for 3 with a walk, 2 stolen bases, and 3 runs scored. Comes up here with Maines on second base, courtesy of a leadoff walk and a stolen base. Cheney's first pitch is fastball right down the middle, taken for strike one. Cheney throws considerably harder than Salgado did yesterday, so he's every bit of high 70s, probably low 80s. Slide step. Curveball misses there high, ball one. Cheney does have a pretty obvious tell on his curveball. You can tell when he's throwing it that he's got a different arm angle and different arm motion, so hopefully the Eagles will be able to pick up on that. The 1-1, Cheney spins and fires to Lovelady covering. Maines is able to get back safely, though. 1-1, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Troup leads New Diana 1-0. Maines takes off. Good jump there. Ball's going to get past. Cheney go all the way to the fence. Maines is taking off for home. Cheney's covering. Got him out at the plate. That's going to retire the side here for New Diana. Is there? Myers was the catcher. Actually made a quick recovery. Fired the ball in plenty of time to Cheney covering there. Anytime the ball beats the runner by that much, it's not really going to matter if he got his hand in there or not. So, going to the top of the second, Troup leads New Diana 1-0.
Just outside the center field fence at the base of the American flag.
Second inning here at Laterno University. Troup leads New Diana 1-0. Austin Hummel had a 2-out triple, scored on a stolen base by Vest in the top of the first inning.
Left fielder number 6, Anthony.
Eagles threatened in the last inning, but had an out on the base paths at home plate to end it. Tigers are going to be led off by number 6 left fielder Anthony Salgado, as Salgado takes strike one from Foreman. 0-1. Salgado was 0-2 yesterday. Did take the loss on the hill as he takes ball one low. The Eagles defeated Troup yesterday 11-1 in 6 innings. Foreman fastball misses off the inside corner. 2-1. Pretty overcast day here at Laterno University. Wind is blowing straight out to center field, as that ball is going to be fouled back into the net, close to the first base dugout. It'll even the count at 2-2. Nobody out, as Salgado leads off the top of the second inning here for the Troup Tigers. Swung on and missed there. It's going to set him down for the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up number 7 spot pitcher, number 15, Max Cheney.
The pitcher, Max Cheney.
I have to say, for the first time this year, I think the Eagles have met their match on the hair game, as far as the hair game is concerned. As Foreman starts Cheney with a breaking ball in there for strike one. Another breaking ball fouled straight back. 0-2. Cheney collected one of the 4 hits yesterday by the Troup Tigers. All the hitters so far have been right-handed. As Cheney can't catch up with that Foreman fastball, it's going to be the second consecutive strikeout of the inning. And bring up number 17, third baseman Colby Turner.
The Troup Tigers, third baseman, number 17, Colby Turner.
Turner came in and pitched after Salgado yesterday for about an inning and 2/3, or inning and a third, rather. Takes low from Foreman for ball 1. Turner in 23 games played, sitting .237 with a .378 on-base percentage as he swings and misses at that Foreman fastball. Foreman working very quickly here from the windup. Pitch, good curveball there. Froze Turner as it was in there for a strike. 1-2, 2 outs. Fastball right down the middle. That's going to set him down looking as Foreman strikes out the side. Going to the bottom of the second inning, your score, Troup 1, New Diana 0. Number 18, Zach Malone is going to lead off the bottom of the second here for the Eagles. Malone was up at bat in the bottom half of the last inning. Saw a couple of pitches before, as he takes ball 1 from Cheney, before Maine stole third base and the ball got past Cheney. Got past Myers, went all the way to the fence. Cheney covered home plate, and they were able to get Maines out advancing to home to end the inning for the Eagles. The 1-0s fouled straight back. Take the count to 1-1. Malone had a great night last night, went 2 for 3 with a walk, couple of stolen bases, and 3 runs scored. Cheney had a long look in there, and Malone steps out and lifts his bat to the heavens, takes a deep breath, steps back in. The 1-1. Curveball there. Good curveball from Cheney. Swung on and missed. It's going to be strike 2. As Malone adjusts his batting gloves this time. Deep breath, steps back into the box. Cheney kicks and fires. Curveball's in the dirt. It's going to even the count at 2-2. Maybe more of a slider there from Cheney, as he does throw it faster than his curveball. So the 2-2. It's going to be a changeup high. He's going to fill it up here for Malone. Leading off the bottom of the second inning, Troup leads New Diana 1-0. As the hot hitter, number 6, Ethan Atkinson, awaits on deck. That's going to be a line shot foul down the third baseline. We'll do it again. Here at Laterno University down the left field line, there's probably close to 100 feet of foul territory all the way to the fence. And it's a little different in right field. It's about halfway down to center field is where the batting cage kind of intercepts the field and cuts the foul territory down dramatically. As the 3-2 spiked in the dirt, it's going to go all the way to the backstop. So Eagles have the leadoff man on here again via a walk. This is a repeat of the bottom of the first inning. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 6, Ethan Atkinson.
Now coming to the plate.
Atkinson had a great night last night, went 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles. Actually got the Eagles started with 2 out, 2 RBI double in the first inning yesterday. Looks down at Martinez for the sign. Steps into the box as Cheney peers into Meyer. Malone takes his lead, takes off, throw's going to be high. Meyer fires the ball down. It's not able to be handled by Lovelady. It's going to go out into center field. So it's going to be the third stolen base of the series for Malone. As now he sits at second base with nobody out, bottom of the second inning. And Atkinson steps back into the box with a 1-0 count.
I'm not kidding. You are very lucky to have him. I would hire him. I need to hire him right here.
Hummel plays behind Malone there at second base. It's going to be a fastball outside, 2-0.
Well, not much.
I'm sure that's probably not true.
Robert, what would you say I do here? Not much. Robert and I work together.
Oh,
Robert just.
you're right.
I just got through cleaning the toilets in that restroom.
You really do it all.
Yeah.
What's your title?
Athletic director.
Oh, are you?
Oh, it was those high school.
Stepping into the batter's box for the Eagles. First baseman, number 5, Jacob Newland.
And they kept yelling out. And I didn't know if it was a word. Yeah, I didn't know if it was a word.
Respectful of those.
Yeah, it was much of high school. Yes. You know what I'm talking about, Max?
That's how y'all don't act.
Yeah, don't act that way because that's disrespectful.
You're still elementary and respectful so far.
I love it. Oh, great, we are. Is 6 in the junior high, the new Diana? Or 7? Y'all. Max, are you going to play for your dad? Oh, well, I want to see that.
They both do their own thing.
For the summer.
And he helps coach us. We love it.
Bernie does, yeah. Gosh, he's great.
We think he can be there.
I knew him from
The instruction and the
yeah,
stuff they get is just work really good.
UT Tyler to Longview to Frisco to New Diana. Yeah. I'm not kidding. No, I hired him in a heartbeat. I just couldn't pay him enough.
Yeah.
I love our coach. But
Are you looking for a coach?
no. But if Bernie said yes, I would.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He coaches. He's the head coach.
Because he used to coach baseball.
Yes.
He runs Interact Club, which is the high school version of Rotary.
Oh,
And
really?
I'm in Rotary. So
cool.
he runs the club we're part of.
I thought he was talking about, looking for a coach or needing a coach.
No, not baseball. Oh, it was men's basketball.
Oh,
We lost their A1 coach. I got him out of Houston 7 years ago. And
you're athletic director over boys, girls, everybody.
everything.
Wow.
All the athletes. We run
How long have you
17
been here?
17 teams. 11 years. I went up that. I lived in UT Tyler in the summer of 09. I was the athletic director for class. He's it's a great place. The coaches do right by the kids as far as spiritual development. They have to,
Yeah,
or they can't work here.
that's true.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I tell her I'll help her. And as a matter of fact, hey, Melissa, as a matter of fact, that back area is so steep. Tell her I've got on a blue shirt and I'll meet her right here at the side gate and let him in. Okay. Is she coming my way?
Now batting for New Diana, the right fielder, number 3, Peyton Brewer.
Okay, thanks.
After 2 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece.
Sorry about that, folks. We had some technical difficulties. We're in the top of the third inning here at Laterno University. Eagles did not push across any more runs, so the score is still tied 1-1.
Tiger order now batting. Second baseman Ty Lovelady.
This inning was led off by the number 9 hitter, right fielder, Braden Tomlinson. Tomlinson grounded out to Newland with Foreman covering for the first out of the inning. It's going to take us back to the top of the order with second baseman Ty Lovelady. Lovelady takes ball 1 from Foreman. That's a Foreman fastball right down the middle for strike 1, even the count at 1-1. Lovelady popped out to Newland, his first at bat. Kicks and fires here. Off speed's high, taken for ball 2. Apologize, first hot day we've had in a while, and the iPad got a little hot and shut down on us. So, as Lovelady fouls, Foreman fastball straight back, even the count at 2-2. But that's why we try to prepare for these things. So we've got 2 or 3 different ways we can broadcast here. So try to get back on the air as soon as possible when something like that happens. 2-2's your count, 1 out. Top of the third inning. Lovelady takes high. That Foreman fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Be the second out of the inning. Bring up the catcher, number 2, Dylan Meyer.
Catcher Dylan Meyer.
Meyer grounded out to Simmons, his first at bat. Takes the ball low there. 1-0 is your count. That Foreman fastball is low. Take the count to 2-0. Meyer adjusts his batting gloves and grips his bat. Pulls up the shirt sleeve on his front left shoulder. As Foreman kicks and fires. That fastball's high. Take the count to 3-0. We're down a device here, so I don't have my weather app up, but I have to imagine it's sunshiny and 85 degrees. As that Foreman fastball's in there for strike 1, 3-1. It's lovely, as Meyer steps in, then steps back out. Foreman working very quickly here. That fastball is going to be low. Do the second walk of the afternoon for Foreman. Sends Meyer down to first base. 2 out here, top of the third inning. Troup and New Diana are all tied at 1. Going to have a courtesy runner here for Meyer, since he's doing the catching duties today. It's going to be number 10, John Barton.
First base for Troup, number 10, John Barton. Stepping into the batter's box, shortstop, Austin Hummel.
As you heard the PA announcer there, number 5, shortstop Austin Hummel steps in. Hummel scored the Tigers' lone run in the first inning. That curveball is going to be blocked by Atkinson. Taken for ball 1. Good job there by Atkinson to keep Meyer at first base. Hummel had a 2-out triple for the Tigers in the first inning. Takes fastball there at the knees, strike 1. That's going to even the count at 1-1. Slide step. Fastball is going to be low. 2-1. Going to have a quick throw over to Newland at first base there. And Meyer's able to get back safely. 2-1's your count. 2 out here, top of the third inning. Troup and New Diana all tied at 1. Slide step from Foreman. Fastball's high. Take the count to 3-1. The 3-1. It's going to be in the dirt for ball 4. It's going to be back-to-back walks issued there by Foreman. Bring up the cleanup hitter, center fielder, Braden Vess for the Tigers.
Box for the Troup Tigers, center fielder, Braden Vess.
Vess walked and was left stranded at third in the first inning. Swings and misses at a Foreman fastball there. 0-1.
Because of the shoulder and elbow injuries, but softball, since it's under, it's easier on the body.
High leg kick. Nice curveball there. Home plate umpire says yes, he went. It's going to make the count 0-2. Good pitch there from Foreman. Tough to tell when he's going to throw that curveball because it's got a lot of movement to it, but looks just like his fastball. Doesn't change his arm angle or anything. Kicks and fires. Fastball just missed low. It's going to be ball 1. One and two's your count. 2 outs. Top of the third inning. Tigers have 2 men on after back-to-back walks. That fastball is right down the middle. It's going to get Vess looking. Retire the Tigers. Going to the bottom of the third inning. Your score. New Diana 1, Troup 1.
Third inning for the New Diana Eagles. Second baseman, number 4, Logan Simmons.
As you heard there, number 4, Logan Simmons is going to lead it off here in the bottom of the third. New Diana and Troup are all tied at 1. Simmons' first pitch swinging is going to be a ground ball to second baseman Lovelady. Fires over to Padilla at first. It's going to retire Simmons. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Brings up the top of the Eagles order. Shortstop, number 7, Darren.
Moving back to the top of the order. Maines walked his first time at bat. Was thrown out at home to in the bottom of the first inning. Cheney's first pitch, curveball about head high, misses. 1-0. The 1-0. Going to be a curveball, catches the inside corner that time. Even the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Going to be grounded off of Maines' leg there. Third base umpire calls it a dead ball. 1-2 will be your count. 1 out, bottom of the third inning. Troup and New Diana tied at 1. Number 7, Darren Maines at the plate. Cheney kicks and fires. Maines takes outside for ball 2. It's going to even the count at 2-2. The 2-2. Going to be a curveball. Bounces about 4 feet in front of the plate there. That'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Have 1 out here. Maines going to fly that out to left field. Left fielder running back, giving chase. It's off the wall. Maines is going to easily make it into second with a stand-up double. Good piece of hitting there. Cheney left the curveball up, and Maines smashed it. Hit it about halfway up the fence out there at 330 feet over the left fielder Salgado's head.
Stepping up to the plate for the United Eagles, number 19, center fielder John Luttrell.
So with 1 out, it's going to bring up center fielder John Luttrell. Luttrell flied out to left field his first time at bat. Cheney spins as Lovelady covers second base, but Maines is back safely. That is the Eagles' first hit of the ball game. They're able to manufacture a run in the bottom half of the last inning with a walk and a couple of stolen bases and a ground ball. That ball's in the dirt. Meyer blocks it. It's going to keep Maines at second. Counts 1-0. One out. Number 19, Johnny Luttrell's your batter. Maines takes his lead away from second after a 1-out double. Hummel plays behind him. Cheney's curveball misses outside. 2-0. Cheney's done a fair job of keeping the Eagles hitters off balance here. Hasn't really been able to locate the curveball or the changeup for a strike very much, but he mixes it up with his fastball just enough that it's keeping the Eagle hitters off balance. That fastball's missed. Dropped by Meyer, but doesn't get far enough away that Maines is able to advance. So it's going to make the count 3-0 on Luttrell. Sure, John will be taken in this situation here. The 3-0. It's fastball down the middle, 3-1. Cheney peers into the sign from Meyer. Meyer relays it from the dugout. Cheney comes set. Slide step. Curveball is going to get past Meyer. Roll to the backstop as Maines makes a wide turn at third base. So Maines will advance to third there on the wild pitch. Luttrell trots down to first with a free pass. It's third consecutive inning that Cheney has issued a free pass, as we're going to have a visit from the Troup dugout here. Come out to talk to Maine, or to talk to Cheney. And our number 2 DH and pitcher today, Elliott Foreman, at the plate when we resume play as Meyer trots out to join the meeting at the mound. Long meeting on the mound there. None of the umpires go out to break it up, but now the Troup coach retreats back to the dugout as Meyer resumes his position behind the dish.
Now coming to the plate for the New Diana Eagles, the pitcher designated hitter.
Martinez has a few
Elliott
words of encouragement for Foreman. As Foreman steps up to the batter's box here. Comes up with runners at the corners with 1 out, bottom of the third inning. New Diana and Troup are all tied at 1. Cheney steps off as Luttrell retreats back to first base and Maines back to third. Meyer gets a sign from the dugout. Cheney peers in. Kicks and fires outside, ball one. Foreman steps back in, adjusts the bill of his batting helmet with his right hand, rests the bat on his right shoulder, now holds it up as Cheney comes set. That curveball is going to miss, going to get away from Meyer, but it's going to allow Luttrell to get down to second base and erase the force opportunity there. So now the Eagles have runners at second and third, one out, bottom of the third inning. Foreman is your hitter. 2-0 is your count. Cheney kicks, fires. Another curveball in the dirt. This time blocked, and Meyer's able to keep it in front of him. 3-0 is your count on Foreman. It's the second consecutive 3-0 count we've had. Cheney from the wind. Foreman takes a fastball at the knees for strike one. The number 18, Zach Malone, waiting on deck. Cheney certainly doesn't want to issue a free pass here to Foreman, so Foreman's looking for something to hit. We got a little bit of action down in the bullpen for Troup. That curveball is going to be hit back to the pitcher. He's going to hold Maines at third base as Cheney flips it over to Padilla for the second out of the inning. It's a good curveball there from Cheney. Maines just dribbled it to him, and Cheney looked Maines back to third and was able to get the out. So that'll bring up the third baseman, Zach Malone. Comes up here with two Eagles on. Maines had a one-out double. Luttrell walked, advanced to second on a pass ball. 2 outs, bottom three. Your score is 1-1. As Malone steps in. Malone walked and stole a couple of bases, but was left stranded at third his first time at bat. Cheney, it's going to be a hard hit ground ball to Turner at third. Turner fields it cleanly, fires to Padilla. It's going to retire the Eagles here in the bottom of the third. Going top four, your score, New Diana 1, Troup 1.
After 3 full innings of play, the score remains 1-1. Tigers in top of the fourth inning, playing first base, number 9, Troup, Padilla.
It's in the top of the fourth inning here at LeTourneau University. New Diana and Troup are all tied at 1. First baseman Padilla leads off for the Tigers. Takes a Foreman fastball in the outside corner for strike one. Padilla struck out looking his first time at bat. One of 6 Foreman strikeout victims thus far through 3 innings. Foreman curveballs in the dirt, 1-1. Tigers are in their maroon jerseys with Tigers written in white script lettering as Padilla takes a fastball right down the middle for strike 2, 1-2. Have the gray pants with the maroon piping up the leg. White on the sleeves, numbers in white on the back. That Foreman curveball is going to be popped up. Atkinson's giving chase. Oh, tries to make a diving catch. Glances off his glove. So we'll do it again here. Ball wasn't popped up very high at all, so Atkinson didn't have a whole lot of time to get over there. And once he was able to track it down, made a leaping attempt, but just glanced off his glove. The 1-2. Fastball misses. 2-2. Foreman from the wind. That fastball swung on and missed. Be strike 3, first out of the inning. 7th strikeout for Foreman through 3 1/3 innings.
Left fielder Anthony Salgado.
Before he started the inning, Foreman was sitting at 59 pitches. He's going to bring up the left fielder, Anthony Salgado. Salgado also struck out back in the 2nd inning. Went 0 for 2 yesterday. Foreman kicks and fires, swung on and missed by Salgado, 0-1. Five through 9 hitters haven't been able to catch up to the Foreman fastball here. As Foreman delivers the 0-1 high. Ball 1. Even the count at 1-1. 1 out. Top of the 4th inning, New Diana and Troup are all tied at 1. Both teams have 1 hit so far in the ball game. That fastball's at the knees, called for strike 2. Last couple of innings, Foreman appears to have settled down and is really doing a great job of commanding his fastball here. That fastball's high. Evens the count at 2-2. Wind is now blowing out toward left center field as Salgado steps back in. Foreman kicks and fires, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Strikeout number 8. That'll bring to the plate the pitcher, 7-hole hitter Max Cheney.
Tigers, number 15, Max Cheney.
Cheney went down on strikes, 3 consecutive pitches his first time at bat. Comes up here in the top of the 4th inning, nobody on, 2 outs. That Foreman off-speed pitch is going to be fouled back into the crowd here, 0-1. Cheney takes high for ball 1. Counts 1-1. It's going to be a ground ball to Zach Malone. Malone fields it cleanly, fires over to Newland at first. It's going to retire the Tigers here in the top of the 4th, going to the bottom of the 4th. Your score, New Diana 1, Troup 1.
Coming the fourth inning for New Diana, the catcher, number 6, Ethan Atkinson.
Atkinson's going to lead it off here for the Eagles in the bottom of the fourth. Popped out to the shortstop. Hummel is first at bat. New Diana and Troup are all tied at 1 here at LeTourneau University in Game 2 of their bi-district playoff series. Atkinson first pitch swinging. It's going to be a fly ball out to Vess in center field. 1 pitch, 1 out. It's going to bring up the first baseman, Jacob Newland. Newland grounded out to the shortstop his first at bat, but was able to plate Malone with the lone Eagle RBI so far this afternoon. Do have one score for you. Harleton and White Oak have started. Harleton currently leads White Oak 2-0 with a couple of men on in the top of the first inning. So we'll keep an eye on that game as well. Newland first pitch swing is going to be a line drive out to Vest. It's going to fall for a base hit. Be a 1-out single for Newland. Bring up the left fielder, Hayden Thomas. Thomas reached on an error by the shortstop his first at bat.
Coming to the plate for New Diana, left fielder, Hayden Thomas.
Brady said he struck me out 2 times.
As Thomas and Newland look over to Martinez at third, and Martinez relays the signs through a series of touches around his chest and on his arms and swipes his belly. Newland with a short lead over there at first. Cheney fires over to keep him honest. Still have activity down in the Troup bullpen. Can't tell what number that gentleman is, but somebody's down there warming up. Cheney's first pitch is curveball. Misses low for ball 1. Meyer has the sign from the dugout, relays it to Cheney on the mound. Cheney comes set. Fires low. Ball's in the dirt, but Meyer's able to keep it close enough. That'll keep Newland at first base. 2-0 is your count. 1 out. Newland's on first base after a 1-out single. New Diana and Troup are tied 1-1. As Newland's hit was just the second of the afternoon for the Eagles. That fastball's high, 3-0. As Thomas steps back in. Cheney is set, kicks, and fires. It's going to hit Thomas on the rear end there. Going to do a hard 90 down to first base. So with 1 out, the Eagles have 2 men on here. As the hit by pitch will advance Newland down to second base. Bring up the right fielder, Peyton Brewer. Brewer hit into a fielder's choice to end the second inning. Come up here with 2 Eagles on, 1 out. As both runners take their lead. Brewer's a big young man, stands about 6'3", probably 190 pounds. Takes a curveball in there for strike 1. Not a bad take at all there by Brewer. That curveball, you can certainly hit it lazily. So he did a good job of laying off there. The 0-1 from Cheney. It's going to be another curveball. This one misses off the inside corner. Ball 1. One out. Eagles have runners on first and second after a Newland 1-out single and a hit by pitch by Thomas. The 1-1's in the dirt. Scooped there by Meyer. Be 2-1. the 2-1. Newland got a good jump that time. He's going to make it into third base safely. Got a double steal as Thomas also advances to second base. Nobody was holding Newland on there at second base. He realized it, got a really good jump. We can give a shout out to Coach Wes Coach Wes Hopkins for teaching Jacob how to do that when he was about 12 years old. The 3-1. It's in the dirt, bounces, hits Meyer's mask. He's able to keep it in front of him. So that's going to load him up here. Bring up to second baseman Logan Simmons, as we're going to have a visit from the Troup dugout. See if we're going to have a pitching change. Looks like we will, as the young man that was warming up is run in to the pitcher's mound here. So we'll get a number from you, and all three runners that are on base currently do belong to Cheney, as he is going to return to the dugout. As we have a few warm-up pitches here from the new pitcher, number 3, Bracy Cover for the Troup Tigers. We're not going to have any sponsor ads today. We ran our UIL ads to start, but we've had a little equipment malfunction here, so I've had to change things up. But we'd like to thank Elite Refrigeration and Air and Newland Financial Coaching for being sponsors of New Diana Eagle Baseball. As Cover continues to warm up, we've got a little recap on the ball game. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Your score is New Diana 1, Troup 1. Troup has 1 hit to this point. Was a 2-out triple in the 1st inning by shortstop Austin Hummel, and Hummel was able to score on a stolen base by Braden Vess to give the Troup Tigers an early lead. But New Diana answered. In the bottom of the 2nd inning, after number 18, Zach Malone, walked to lead off the inning and advanced to third after a couple of stolen bases and was able to score on an RBI ground out by first baseman Jacob Newland. Here in this inning, Atkinson started it off with a fly out to center field. Newland had a 1-out single. Thomas was hit by a pitch. Then Newland and Thomas both stole second and third. And Brewer walked to load the bases here for second baseman Logan Simmons. Simmons squares. Newland had a squeeze play on there. Simmons was not able to make contact, so Newland's going to be out at home plate. On the squeeze attempt. It was definitely a squeeze. Newland took off on the motion there, so didn't quite get it executed there. Meyer did a good job of being able to, it was a curveball that was way outside, and Meyer did a good job of being able to corral it and tag Newland out at the plate. So with 2 outs here now in the bottom of the 4th, your score is still 1-1. As that pitch is going to be fouled back. Take the count to 0-2. Thomas takes his lead away from third. Brewers away from second. 0-2 is your count on Simmons. That fastball swung on and missed. That's going to retire the side, and just like that, the Eagles go from bases loaded, 1 out, to not scoring any runs. So going to the top of the 5th inning, your score, New Diana 1, Troup 1.
We're still tied at 1 apiece. Leading off the top of the 5th inning for the Troup Tigers, third baseman number 17, Colby Turner.
Third baseman Turner leads it off here for the Troup Tigers in the top of the 5th inning. Foreman starts him with a fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. It's going to be flied out to right field. Got number 3, Peyton Brewer, coming in. Makes the catch. Be the first out of the inning. New Diana threatened in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Had the bases loaded with 1 out, but had a failed squeeze attempt. Was able to tag Newland out at coming home, trying to advance on the squeeze, and then Simmons went down on strikes to end the inning. Foreman starts Tomlinson, the right fielder, with a fastball in there for strike 1. Tomlinson's the number 9 hitter. He'll be followed back at the top of the order by second baseman Ty Lovelady. Foreman continues to work quickly. This fastball is going to be popped up. Maines moves over to his right at the shortstop position and makes the catch. Be the second out of the inning. 2 down quickly here in just 5 pitches.
Brings out the top of the Tiger order, second baseman Ty Lovelady.
Lovelady steps to the plate. 0 for 2 today. Was a Foreman strikeout victim his last time, just like 8 of his teammates have been to this point. Foreman from the wind, curveball in the dirt, ball 1. The 1-0's fouled straight back, even the count at 1-1. One, 2 outs, top 5. Lovelady hits a line drive to third baseman Zach Malone. Malone gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers go 3 up, 3 down, moving to the bottom of the 5th. Your score: New Diana 1, Troup 1. Moving to the bottom of the fifth inning here at Laterno University. New Diana and Troup are all tied at 1. Shortstop Darren Maines will lead off. Maines has doubled his last at bat. He's 1 for 1 on the day, walked his first at bat. 1 of 2 Eagle hits this afternoon. As cover starts him with a changeup for ball 1. The 1-0 going to be a hot shot out to shortstop Austin Hummel. Hummel gloves it for the first out of the inning. Bring up center fielder John Luttrell. Luttrell's 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to left field his first at bat. Walked his last at bat. Comes up here with 1 out. The bottom of the fifth inning. Cover kicks and fires in the dirt. Ball 1. Eagles have threatened every inning. Had a man on third base in every single inning thus far. Just only been able to push across the 1 run to this point. That fastball swung on and missed. Foul tip. Even the count at 1-1. Meanwhile, the Tigers have been set down 3 up, 3 down in 3 of the last 4 innings. Have the lone hit that was a triple in the very first inning by Austin Hummel. Scored on a stolen base. That's how we got to a 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. As Luttrell takes high, ball 2. As Luttrell steps into the box. One of the only Eagle hitters does not wear batting gloves. That ball's going to go down the third base line. It's going to make it almost all the way to the fence as Luttrell rounds first base, headed into second with a 1-out stand-up double. That ball was absolutely scorched right over the third base bag. Rolled down into foul territory and stopped just before the fence as the left fielder Salgado got over to it.
The pitcher, number 2, Elliot Foreman.
So for the 4th consecutive inning, Eagles have a man in scoring position here. As that brings up the catcher. Excuse me, pitcher. Foreman typically does our catching here at New Diana, but he's on the hill today. Foreman's 0 for 2 this afternoon. Sits on that curveball there from cover. It's going to pop it up. Got the right fielder running all the way in. He's going to be able to make the catch there, not allow Luttrell to advance. That's the second out of the inning. And to bring up the third baseman, senior Zach Malone. Malone's 0 for 1 on the day, has walked, scored the only run for the Eagles so far, and grounded out to third. As Meyer runs out to talk to cover. Have to make sure that Meyer is still our catcher, and he is. Cover peers into the sign. Checks Luttrell at second base as Luttrell takes a couple of steps back and then steps toward third. Another curveball there, in there for a strike. 0-1's your count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning, New Diana and Troup are all tied at 1. The 0-1. It's going to be a ball, huh? As we've got a little music played there by the PA announcer. Just as cover was getting ready to deliver the ball. But Malone steps back in, 1-1 count. 2 out. Luttrell on second base after a 1-out double. Cover fires in the dirt. It's going to be blocked. But Luttrell's able to advance to third as Meyer doesn't quite pop up. Looks like it may have got him in the throat, actually. So the Eagles are going to have the go-ahead run 90 feet away here with 2 outs. 2-1 is your count on Zach Malone. Got a little break in the action here as when Meyer went to blocked that ball. It bounced and probably popped him right underneath the chin there, which would the 2-1. Fastball smoked, just foul down the first base line. Take the count to 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. Luttrell stands at third, just 90 feet away with go-ahead run. Bottom of the fifth inning, your score, New Diana 1, Troup 1. In this game 2 of the Bi-District Playoff Series at Turno University. Cover from the wind. It's going to be swung on and missed, but it gets away briefly from Meyer. Meyer turns, throws down to Padilla to avoid the drop third strike, and that's going to retire the Eagles. We're going to the top of the sixth there at LeTourneau University. Your score, New Diana 1, Troup 1.
As we go to the sixth inning, we're still in a deadlock, 1-1. Don't forget the concession stand is still open out there beyond the center field fence.
We've moved to the top of the sixth inning here at LeTourneau University. New Diana and Troup are all tied at 1. Tigers are going to be led off by their number 2 hitter, catcher Dylan Meyer. Foreman set to deliver his 82nd pitch of the afternoon. It's going to be popped out of play, 0-1. Foreman's been exceptionally effective here the last 4 innings. Works very quickly. He's throwing a lot of strikes. As Meyer takes low for ball 1. Even the count at 1-1. Foreman has 8 strikeouts through the first 5 frames. Delivers the 1-1. It's going to be a ground ball out to shortstop Darren Maines. Maines fires over to Newland at first for the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Tigers, shortstop, Austin.
That's going to be 8 straight man that Foreman has retired. Bring up the shortstop. He's got the lone hit today for the Tigers. Foreman starts him with a curveball, catches the inside corner, 0-1. Hummel tripled and scored in the first inning. As Foreman misses outside there, 1-1. Since that first inning, the Tigers have only had 1 runner at second base 1 time. That Foreman fastball's low, 2-1. The 2-1. Fastball at the knees, even it up at 2-2. As Hummel looks at it. 2-2, 1 out, top 6. New Diana and Troup tied at 1. That Foreman fastball just misses low. That'll fill it up, 3-2. Foreman kicks. Fires. It's going to be another ground ball out to Maines. Maines fields it. takes a step, fires over to Newland for the second out of the inning. Back-to-back ground outs to Maines at shortstop here. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, center fielder Braden Vess. Vess is 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out looking his last time at bat. Walked and stole a base his first at bat. Vess hits a fastball out, just short hops the center fielder John Luttrell as he tries to make a running catch. So that's going to be a 2-out single for Vess. So with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning, Tigers have one man on. It's going to bring the first baseman Trevor Padilla up to the plate. Padilla has struck out looking his first at bat and struck out swinging his last at bat. Foreman from the stretch now as Vess takes his lead away from first. Foreman starts Padilla with a fastball at the knees. Struck one. See if Vess is going to be on the move here, trying to make something happen with 2 outs. That fastball is going to go through the 5-hole of Atkinson. It's going to allow Vess to move down to second base. So with 2 outs, the Tigers now have a man in scoring position. 1-1 is your count on Padilla. It'll officially be scored as a pass ball. Foreman checks Vess at second. Fires low. Ball 2. Foreman set to deliver the 2-1. Taken low for ball 3. He's just missing there, just below the knee. That was a strike in last night's ball game, but not tonight, or this afternoon. The 3-1's low. Atkinson does a good job of blocking it. That'll keep Vess at second base. But send Padilla down to first with a 2-out walk. So now the Tigers have runners on first and second. The left fielder, Anthony Salgado, coming up. Salgado's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. As Atkinson calls time, he's going to walk out to Foreman on the mound. It's a good time out here by Atkinson. Talk to his pitcher. Going to have Coach Sean Stacy come out of the dugout here to join him. The Eagles are led by head coach Bernie Martinez. This is his 5th season as the New Diana head coach, also the boys coordinator at New Diana High School. He's assisted by second-year assistant Sean Stacy and first-year assistant Cody Whitworth. As Stacy begins his walk back to the Eagles dugout, and Atkinson retreats to his position behind the dish. 2 out, 2 runners on here, first and second. Top of the 6th inning. Troup and New Diana all tied at 1. Foreman fires. It's going to lift a lazy pop fly out to Maines at shortstop. Makes the play. That's going to retire the Tigers. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. 2 men left. Going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Your score, New Diana 1, Troup 1.
for the Eagles in the bottom of the 6th inning. Catcher, number 6, Ethan Atkinson.
We move to the bottom of the 6th inning here at LeTourneau University. Game 2 of the Bi-District Playoff Series. New Diana and Troup are all tied at 1. Inning's going to be led off by catcher Ethan Atkinson. Atkinson first pitch swinging. It's going to be a line drive out to left field with the leadoff single. Eagles hoping to push at least across one run here where we can end it in the top of the 7th. It's going to bring up number 5, Jacob Newland. Newland's 1 for 2 on the day. Has the lone Eagle RBI back in the 2nd inning on a ground ball and had a 1-out single in the 4th inning. Comes up here with Atkinson on first base. It's going to be a courtesy run for by number 12, Landon Chapman, as Atkinson's taking care of the catching duties. Martinez relays the sign to Newland and Chapman. Number 3, Bracy Cover, is still your pitcher for Troup. Newland squares. Cover turns and throws over to first. Chapman's able to get back safely. Newland with a long look down at Martinez to get the signs. Had a couple of looks down there and was hoping the young man picked up the sign here. Another throw over as Chapman's back safely. Two consecutive throwovers here as Newland steps back into the box. Counts 0-0. Ethan Atkinson led off bottom half of the 6th here. First pitch is going to be a slow breaker in there. Comes in about letter high, but umpire calls it a strike. Make the count 0-1. That fastball's high. Meyer makes a quick throw down to Padilla, but Chapman's back safely. Even the count up on Newland, 1-1. Eagles have had at least one man on in every single inning today. Left quite a few runners on base. Cover set to deliver the 1-1 to Newland. Newland squares to bunt. Charging's the third baseman Turner. Newland's going to lay it down. It's going to be a hard bunt. It's going to get all the way almost to the outfield grass as the second baseman went to cover second base. The first baseman didn't make a charge for it. So that's going to be a infield bunt single for Newland. Bunted that ball hard. So the Eagles have men on first and second base as Chapman moves down to second. Newland's second hit of the ball game.
Now coming to play for New Diana, the left fielder, number 9.
Not exactly sure what the second baseman Lovelady was doing there as he went to go cover the bag at second base, but with only having the one runner on at first base, it's typically the shortstop's responsibility, except the ball, especially with the ball hit to the right side. So brings up number 9, Hayden Thomas. Thomas squares, lays down a bunt. It's going to be a foul ball. Umpire says it bounced off the plate. Or off of Thomas, one or the other. If it bounces off the front half of the plate, then I believe that's a fair ball. So the count's 0-1, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning. New Diana has the first two runners on with back-to-back singles. 0-1's your count on Thomas. Chapman's courtesy running for Atkinson at second. Newland takes his lead away from first. After a hard bunt single, was able to get it past the pitcher, and the second baseman went to cover second base, so nobody was there to field it. Thomas is going to call time as cover takes a long time looking in for the sign. Thomas steps back in. Eagles are in their white pinstripe uniforms today with Eagles written in script across the front in navy blue as Thomas squares to bunt. Cover turns and fakes a throw to second. Chapman's back safely. It's going to be the pitcher's responsibility here, it looks like, to cover the bunt. Now down the third base side is Turner, the third baseman, is not charging. That bunted ball goes all the way back to the screen on the foul tip. It's going to make the count 0-2. 0-2, nobody out. Eagles have the first two men on here, first and second base, as Thomas steps back into the box. Cover comes set. It's going to be a ball in the dirt. Good job of blocking there by Meyer. Keeps it in front of him. All the runners will stay home. Meyer's done a good job behind the plate today. He's had a lot of balls to block. He's done a very good job of it. As the 1-2, that's going to get past Meyer. It's going to allow the runners to advance. It's going to be a pass ball. Looked like it was just off the outside corner, but tipped off of Meyer's glove and rolled all the way to the backstop. So Chapman will go down to third on the pass ball. Newland advances to second. And the count's 2-2 on Thomas. Let's see what the Troup Tigers do defensively. We've got the infield up on the grass here. Going to try to cut the runner down at home. Or more importantly, keep the runner at third with nobody out. That ball's going to be grounded down to Coach Martinez in the third base coach's box. Foul. We'll do it again, 2-2. Looks like the outfield is played fairly shallow here. We've seen Thomas put one to the fence. If they could do one here, it'd be tremendous for the Eagles. Thomas takes low for ball 3. That's going to fill it up, 3-2. Nobody out. Eagles on second and third. Bottom of the sixth inning, Troup and New Diana tied at 1. That's going to be a line drive hit out into left field. That's going to be a single. Martinez is waving Newland around. He's coming home. Turner tries to cut the ball off. That's going to allow, but fumbles it. That's going to allow Thomas to get to second base. As New Diana takes the lead 3-1 here in the bottom of the sixth inning on a 2 RBI single by Hayden Thomas. Third consecutive Eagles hit. Thomas ends up at second base after Turner wasn't able to cut that ball off and advanced on the throw. He's going to bring up right fielder Peyton Brewer. Brewer's 0 for 1 on the day, fielder's choice, and walked as Thomas takes his lead away from second base. Curveball misses off the inside corner, 1-0. Had Chapman and Newland both scoring runs there. Excellent at bat by Thomas. He sat back on that curveball and smashed it to left field. Cover kicks and fires, delivers the 0-1. It's in the dirt. Great read by Thomas. He's going to be down to third base safely with a stolen base. Excellent read. Read the ball in the dirt. It bounced way out in front of home plate. Meyer had no play. And 2-0 is your count on Peyton Brewer. Brewer steps back in. Troup defense middle infield is playing back. Corners are on the grass. Another off-speed pitch taken high. It's going to run the count to 3-0 on Brewer. Still nobody out here. Bottom of the sixth inning. New Diana leads Troup 3-1 in this game 2 of the Bi-District Playoff Series. Cover kicks and fires, misses outside for ball 4. Walks Brewer on 4 straight pitches. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter. Excuse me, we're going to have a pinch hitter for Simmons. It's going to be number 8, Austin Kearns, as we're going to get a visit from the Troup dugout. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So we'll take a break here from the action and be back with you in just a minute. Oh, that's Hummel. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning here at Laterno University. New Diana is taking a 3-1 lead over the Troup Tigers, as the Tigers making a pitching change. Going to bring in the shortstop, number 5, Austin Hummel, to pitch. We'll have to see who goes out to the shortstop position here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Troup Tigers, number 5, Austin Hummel.
Looks like it may be Cheney out at shortstop.
Coming to the plate for New Diana Eagles, number 8, Austin Kearns.
So number 8, Austin Kearns, is going to pinch hit for Logan Simmons here in the 9 hole. Comes up here with runners on the corners. Brewer at first. Thomas at third. Hummel's first pitch. It's going to be a slow breaking ball. Misses off the inside corner. 1-0. One and 0, nobody out, bottom 6. Kearns takes just below the knee as Brewer's going to make his way down to second base with an easy stolen base as nobody covered. Count's going to even up on Kearns. That pitch there has not been called consistently, so good take by Kearns. Last night that was a strike, not today though until right then. The 1-1, that's going to be flied out to right center field. It's going to be over Vessa's head, go all the way to the wall. Thomas is going to score easily. Brewers rounding third as Kearns rounds second. It's going to be into third with a stand-up triple. As Kearns rolls the dice at third base, New Diana is taking a commanding 5-1 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As Kearns absolutely hammered that Hummel offering off the fence out in right center field. It's going to take us back to the top of the lineup. Still nobody out here. Shortstop Darren Main steps in. Main just 1 for 2 on the day. Hit an absolute bomb off the wall in his last at bat. Fouls that one back, 0-1. That's the fourth Eagle run that has scored this inning. And 4 out of the last 5 hitters have hit. The 0-1 is going to be hit out to left field. Salgado's giving chase. He turns his back. It's going to go all the way to the fence. This is going to be a double, another double by Maines. It's going to plate Kearns easily from third base. Eagles now lead 6-1. As the bats have come alive here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bring up the 2-hole hitter, number 19, center fielder, Johnny Luttrell. Luttrell has doubled and walked and flied out to center. 1 for 2 on the day. Comes up here with Maines taking his lead away from second base. Still nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning. New Diana leads Troup 6-1. As Luttrell takes high, ball 1. Hummel comes set. Maines takes his lead away from second. That fastball is going to be hammered out into the gap again. That's going to score Maines from second as Luttrell's headed into second base with a stand-up double. Yet another double, back-to-back doubles for the Eagles, back-to-back doubles for Luttrell as he trades places with Maines out at second base. We've got a pitching. It looks like we're going to have another pitching change. We're going to bring in the second baseman, number 1, Ty Lovelady, to try to stop the bleeding here for Troup. As if the Eagles are able, they currently lead Troup 7-1. If they're able to push across 4 more runs, the ball game will be over. And I was incorrect. Sorry, Lovelady looked like he was coming to the mound, but third baseman Turner has come to the hill. My apologies. Saw Turner pitch last night. Was effective for about an inning, and then the Eagles blew the lead wide open last night. Winning game 1, 11-1. Lead here, bottom of the 6th inning. Eagles have once again blown it open, have a 7-1 lead against Troup. As the Eagles have gotten 6 hits this inning and a walk. 6 of the first 7 hitters have hit and scored. As the inning was led off with a single by Ethan Atkinson, followed by a bunt single by Jacob Newland, and then after both runners had a double steal, got to second and third base, Peyton Thomas had a 2-out RBI single. Peyton Brewer walked, and then Austin Kearns came up and hit a 2 RBI double to the wall out in right center field. Maines followed that with a double to left center field, and Luttrell did the same with a double to left center. So as we stand here with nobody out, bottom of the 6th inning, New Diana leads Troup 7-1 in this game 2 of the Bi-District Playoff Series. As Turner finishes his warm-up pitches, we'll be back with you in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Troup Tigers, number 17, Colby Turner.
It's going to be number 2, pitcher Elliott Foreman's turn at the dish. Foreman comes up 0 for 3 on the day. Looking to do some more damage here and plate Luttrell out at second base.
Coming to plate for the Eagles, number 2, Elliott Foreman.
Eagle bats have really come on here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Turner's first pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Turner pitching from the stretch with Luttrell taking his lead away from second base. Long look in here to the dugout by Meyer. Finally gets the sign, relays it to Turner as Foreman calls time. Umpire grants it. 1-0's your count, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning, New Diana leads Troup 7-1. That fastball is going to be popped down the first base line. It's going to fall just harmlessly before he gets to the fence. That'll even the count at 1-1. Eagles started the inning off with 3 singles, then had a walk, then a triple, and 2 doubles. A lot of bases been run in the bottom half of this frame. The 1-1. It's going to hit Foreman in the head. Looked like it was a curveball, but bounced off the back of the helmet as we're going to have a visit from the trainer out here as Foreman drops his helmet and he's going to make a slow walk to first base. Trainer will come over and talk to him. I'm sure we'll do some kind of concussion test as Foreman flips his hat over to the side. So we'll have just a little break in the action as we make sure that Foreman's okay. All right, as the trainer makes his way back to the dugout here, and
Number 18, Zach Malone.
we're going to courtesy run for Foreman, but not able to do it. Even though he is pitching, he's the DH pitcher today, so he can't courtesy run for him. Because if he were to come out of the ball game, he'd still be in the lineup. That's going to bring up number 18, Zach Malone. Hard ground ball down to the third base box because Coach Martinez does a little dance to get out of the way. 0-1's your count. Malone is the 9th Eagle hitter to come to the plate this inning. Still nobody out. Runners on first and second, bottom of the 6th. New Diana leads Troup 7-1 as the Eagles are looking to put away Troup here and win the playoff series. That curveball is going to be fouled back. 0-2. Atkinson's on deck. He led the inning off with a single. His courtesy runner Chapman scored for the first run of the inning. Luttrell on first, Luttrell on second, Foreman on first, as Malone takes high for ball 1. Turner steps back on the rubber. He's got the sign set. Swung on and missed. That's going to set Malone down for the second time this afternoon. But that's only the first out in the inning here. As number 6, catcher Ethan Atkinson is going to come back to the plate.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 6, Ethan Atkinson.
Atkinson comes up 1 for 3 on the day. Started this inning with a single. That little check swing is going to be fouled back over the first base dugout, 0-1. Turner's got a new piece of leather, toes the rubber, looks into Meyer for the sign. Atkinson steps back in, adjusts his batting helmet. Ready for the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Luttrell takes off. Good read there as ball bounces almost out into the grass there, and Myers goes to barehand it, not able to come up with it. So both runners are going to advance. As Foreman moves down to second base, Luttrell swipes third. That's going to be a ground ball to shortstop. Hummel fires over to Padilla for the second out of the inning. Foreman takes off, headed to third base on the play. They're going to throw him and tag him out, so that's going to end the inning, but not before the Eagles plate the 8th run of the ball game. As Luttrell was able to score on that. So we're going to move to the top of the 7th inning. Troup has their 7, 8, 9 hitters come up, who are collectively 0 for 6 on the day. As Foreman is at 97 pitches, so do believe he's going to be taking the mound to close it out. We'll take a short break and be right back with you. Number 2, Elliott Foreman has wrapped up his warm-up pitches here in the top of the 7th inning. New Diana
Leading off the top of the 7th inning to the Troup Tigers.
broke out in the bottom half of the 6th inning with a 7-run crooked number to take a commanding 8-1 lead. Foreman steps onto the mound with 97 pitches. Can't go to 110, finish the batter here in Texas high school baseball. Leading off for the Tigers is going to be the 7-hole hitter, Max Cheney. Cheney's 0 for 2 on the day, has struck out and grounded out to third. First pitch from Foreman's fastball at the knees for strike 1. Foreman kicks and fires, swung on and missed, strike 2. Foreman was in the middle of his windup there, and Cheney held his hand up, and the umpire finally granted time. Umpire doesn't have to grant that time, but he did in that situation as Cheney takes high for ball 1. 1-2's your count. Top of the 7th inning, New Diana leads Troops 8-1 here in game 2. That ball's going to be flied out of play down the right field line. We'll do it again, 1-2. The 1-2. Cheney just gets a piece of it, fouls it back to the backstop. Cheney steps back into the box, holds his hand up for the umpire. Foreman kicks and fires. It's going to be a hard fly ball hit out to right fielder. Peyton Brewer's got a beat on it and makes the catch. Ball wasn't quite as deep as it looked like it was going to be off the bat, and Brewer never lost sight of it, trotted back, was able to make the catch. For the first out of the inning, it's going to bring up the number 8 hitter-pitcher. Took over pitcher duties in the last inning. Number 17, Colby Turner. Turner's 0 for 2 with a fly out to right field and a strikeout. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. Number 13, Jace Lovelady.
Batting order for the Troup Tigers now coming to the plate. Number 13, Jace Lovelady.
This is the first time that we've seen Lovelady. He did not Jace Lovelady, that is. He did not bat in yesterday's ball game. Comes to the plate here with 1 out. New Diana leads Troup 8-1. Top 7. Foreman starts him with a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Foreman kicks and fires, swung on and missed, strike 2. Quickly 0-2 here on Lovelady. Lovelady takes a deep breath, steps back into the box. Foreman steps, fires. That one Lovelady's able to get a piece of. Still 0-2. Foreman kicks and fires, delivers the 0-2, swung on and missed. It's going to be Foreman's 9th strikeout of the ball game, 2nd out of this inning in the top of the 7th. Tigers are down to the last hope here. It's number 9 hitter, number 14, Braden Tomlinson. Tomlinson's 0 for 2 on the day. Did not play yesterday. Did not bat. I do believe he pinch ran, but that's going to be a ground ball. Zach Malone has it at third, fires over to Newland. That's your ball game. New Diana will be by-district playoff champions as they defeat the Troup Tigers in Game 2. 8-1. We'll be back to you in just a minute with the final lines and stats. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you hung on with us for this long, sorry it's taken so long, and apologize for not having any music as we had some technical difficulties today, but New Diana has defeated Troup in Game 2 of the Bi-District Playoff Series. Your New Diana Eagles are Bi-District champions. New Diana had 8 runs on 9 hits, only 1 error. Troup had 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error. Eagles were able to blow it open in the bottom half of the 6th inning with 7 runs on 6 hits. Looking at the final lines, we'll give you your pitching stats here. First for Troup, going to have Cheney taking the loss, pitched 3 1/3 innings. Excuse me, Cheney will not take the loss. He only gave up 1 run. Bracy Cover, number 3, is going to take the loss. First line on Cheney, 3 1/3 innings. Gave up 3 hits, 1 run, was earned, 3 walks and a strikeout. Cover came in after that, pitched 1 2/3. Eagles touched him up for 4 hits, 4 runs, all of which were earned, 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. Hummel came in, did not get anybody out there in the bottom of the 6th inning. Gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, all of which were earned. And then Turner came in to finish out this bottom of the 6th inning. Pitched 1 inning, no runs, no hits, no walks, 1 strikeout. Now for your winning pitcher from New Diana, number 2, Elliott Foreman, with a masterful performance. Pitched 7 innings, faced 27 Troup Tiger hitters, only gave up 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 run, which was earned, 4 walks, and 9 strikeouts. So the Eagles will now await the winner of the Mineola New Boston series. That series was tied at 1 after last night. They played 2 games. Mineola won the first game 11-9, and New Boston blew out the Yellow Jackets there in the second game to even the series at 1-1. So we do have one score to report for you. In the bottom of the third inning, White Oak has taken a 7-3 lead over Halton in the pivotal rubber match of that series. So this has been Jeff Newland with New Diana Eagle Radio Baseball. We look forward to joining you next week. Please visit our website at jeffn79.wixsite.com/ndbaseballlive.com, or you can text 903-309-0549 for any kind of updates on when the area series will be. So for this afternoon, we appreciate you listening. Have a great afternoon.